This is a Headgum podcast.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start all again. Next we have Arnold Schwarzenegger family tree. One-star sex toy reviewee. Feet big salesman, subway letters. Gareth trains to fight a live gorilla, yeah. Don't drop the omelette, what's that smell? Car stuck in a field or Andrew Garfield. Bathtub confessions, fight your own dad. There's so many segments. Next we have.
And welcome back to Next We Have. It's exciting. It's happening. I will say the stuff we are recording is getting better and better. And not to over-tease it, but we just did my first interview where I cried, which was weird. But it is very exciting. We really appreciate everyone who's watching, who's listening, who's sharing. Blah, blah, blah. I know. Gareth, shut up. No, you shut up. Leave me alone. No, we really are having a good time. We got a great episode today. Some of this we just recorded is very fun. We're going to start with Miles Bonsignore. Then from the Broad Ideas podcast, we have Olivia and Rachel back. And then we're going to finish it out with the Action Boys. We have Ben Rodgers and Ryan Stanger from the Action Boys podcast. They are the Action Boys. And we're talking Schwarzenegger. We've taken a long break from Schwarzenegger, and that is wrong. That was the wrong thing to do. We also want to say that we are going to put out an episode right around Christmas. A lot of podcasts don't do that. We are going to do that, but we're going to do the cheat thing, where we're like, hey, what were our best moments? So that we don't have to record too much. Am I peeling the curtain back too much? Probably. But that's what we're going to do. So we need you all to vote on what you think are the best segments we've done on this show. What is the deal with that exactly, Burns? Will you walk us through that? Producer Burns is here, everybody. See, he doesn't just yell. He's being so normal right now.
Yell. No, I mean, I'm not worked up about anything right now.
Yeah, well, you look like a real wimp.
What? No, I don't. Even if I did, who cares? I never pretended to be strong. I've never pretended to be strong.
I was trying to get you going.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That wasn't a very good attempt.
Well, you failed. You're like your mom did.
Gareth, you've had better days.
Shut up with your dumb necklace.
This was a gift from my mother-in-law. I do love this necklace. I'll be seeing her later today, so I want to show it off.
God damn it, you hacked your way through this. All right, just say what it is.
We would love to hear from you what you think our best segments have been in our first 6 or 7 months. And the link will be in the description of this episode. You just go through there, take a look at the list, vote on what you think was the best, and we'll put together a little compilation episode to come out the day after Christmas.
And we're really excited with the stuff we have coming up, but we do lean on you all to help us with the show a little bit. So if you have any of these things you can help us with, email producerburns@GarethReynolds.com. We want to do a segment where we're going to interview children. So if you live in the Los Angeles or adjacent area and you have a kid who's like 6 years old and you're okay with us kids say the darndest thinging them or something like that, reach out to the show. You could be there. You could be in studio, but we just want to have a laugh with children. Also, like we said, if you have a confession, hell, if you got something you just want to get off your chest, a story or something like that, same email, producerburns@GarethReynolds.com. But without further delay, let's get into the interview with Miles Bonsignore. He is a great podcaster. He has a call and advice show called Perfect Person. This guy, I liked this guy from his podcast. He came in, and I loved him. So next we have Miles Bonsignore. All right, so here I am with Miles Bonsignore. Hello, Miles.
Hello. Sorry, I sipped right as you sort of...
You're also doing the same spindrift.
Well, I'm a lemon spindrift type guy.
So am I.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well.
And we both have advice call-in shows, so we're really...
We do.
You feel threatened by me? You seem like you're very comfortable.
Not at all. Very comfortable. Do people get threatened by you?
Oh, yeah.
They go, podcasting royalty.
Oh, yeah. They go,
this guy's been doing them since the beginning.
You'd think he'd be bigger by now, but that's why he's a threat. He's a quiet, he's the cat you can't see in the jungle.
That's right. You have like the respect of sort of everyone.
Yeah, over the years. Like everyone goes, oh, yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
Oh,
yeah, he's one of those.
That's nice.
Oh, he still does the dollop?
Oh.
One of those. That's what I get.
Yeah, that's nice.
So how did you how did you decide that you? People ask me this sometimes about having an advice show.
Yeah.
Why you? Did you feel like you were good at giving advice? Did you?
Of course not.
Yeah.
No, I felt that the funniest thing I could do, being dumb,
Yeah.
was to tell people.
Do you
things.
think in your real life situations, do you give good advice?
Well, you know what it is also? I like talking to people.
Yeah.
So like I was like, I want to be able to, if I could talk to people every time, then it's not like my dumb bullshit at
Yeah.
the same time. You know what I mean? So like I wanted to talk to people every week. And I think to me, all a podcast is like you just need fodder. And then if you go.
It's a good launching off point.
Yeah, right. And I think that the advice that we give is like usually in good taste, but not very ideal.
No, there's a number of times where I'm like,
Yeah. But you know, we had the same caller.
oh no, I didn't know that.
Somebody called in my show and then got my advice and then called in your guys' show. It was the guy who was trying to crush a watermelon between his legs.
I see. I hate that.
He called in my, and then I heard the clip or something, and I was just like, this fucking guy. He's running all
you know
over
what?
town.
That guy had a real energy like that. Like I definitely was like, he's using us. But that is really tough to
From his
hear.
documentary. Or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah, he was just. By the way, watermelon leg guy. If you're listening or watching, no, we're opposed to you.
You're coming out anti-watermelon.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. I will
Wow.
fight him.
That's crazy.
No legs, arms only.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'll get him.
That's nice.
I'll that does make me.
Are you fit? Sorry to ask this.
Well,
you
I
diminished
think
emotionally,
here's how I
physically
feel.
fit?
If you have to ask someone that, I think the answer is not great.
Well, to me, I feel that you might have like a crazy body that I'm just not seeing through your clothes.
The core is amazing.
You have a nice. But to me, you know what it is? The reason I think you might be fit, your tattoo is sort of peeking out, and
Yeah.
that to me is like, oh, we don't even know what he's got underneath.
Oh yeah, no, well, it's a good way to cover up where the veins should be.
Right.
So
You're like
that
David
way,
Under.
yeah. So that way, people are like, it might be some muscle under there.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But not particularly. I think he would beat me.
You just had strong thighs.
Yeah, I know, but come on. That's
Come
like
on.
that's like if you're bull riding, that's all you really need. Have you never heard that?
Sorry.
Um,
Is that an expression?
Oh yeah, people are always saying stuff
That's
like
awesome,
that.
man.
Well, we thought what we could do, Miles, is you do some advice generated content. Is that what you think, Burns? Burns, the
Man,
producer.
confident.
Fixers. You two
What
are
a-
both
by the
great
way,
fixers.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
what a confident way to set it up.
How would
we
why don't
thought
you?
what we could do looking on camera, right? And you've been doing this for
So long.
27 years.
More.
Podcasting,
A Kurt Cobain.
What I thought we would is that I just thought it was interesting.
Why don't you? Well, maybe you probably are better. Why don't you toss to it and see how that goes?
Up next we've got
This is already so much better.
By the way, to me, also the show's called Next We Have. To
So
me,
I should go next. We have.
Can I be honest? I thought every segment was going to begin with Next We Have.
That's good.
And then we're teeing up the
All right,
segment.
this is great. I needed
look,
this.
yeah.
Why don't you? Will you do that?
Next, and what is it? It's AI generated? No. It's
I don't know.
you don't know?
No.
Oh my God, he's checked out. The segment is, and sorry,
I'm Burns. We're going to watch some clips of great fixers from television.
See.
Okay. Up next we have great fixers from television. Can they fix that?
That's really good.
So see, and I'm asking you a question to the audience.
Let me try a new one.
Yeah, we'll hit
okay, okay.
Go for it.
All right, so a lot of times, like the advice world, the advice game is a lot of it is about kind of fixing people's problems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but there are some Hall of Fame fixers that I grew up with.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that what we could do is we can watch some of these people and kind of rank them.
Love it.
So next we have, with Miles, we're going to rank some of the greatest fixers from TV of all time. Next we have.
That was clean. By the way, tagging it. Next we have. At the end, also,
You're going to see me saying it 1,000.
Next we
People are
have.
going to be like, he needs to stop saying it. Oh, Miles, next we have another one. Shut up, Miles. Next we have. Do you have fixer inspirations? Are there people, like, did you ever watch those? Who are your...
Rodgers?
Mr. Rogers? He was aggressive.
When you say fixer, you mean like advice givers?
I mean people who come in and sort of go on TV are sort of like, you need to fix your life or your restaurant sucks.
Dr.
Or
Phil. Gordon Ramsay. I was in a Gordon Ramsay hole for a couple months there.
that I was too.
A lot of kitchen nightmares, a lot of bar rescue,
Yeah.
telling people to fuck off.
I think we have similar likes.
Similar algorithms.
Yes.
I mean, Gordon, though, like, he's one of the greats to me. He's mean. He's so mean.
Well,
And,
we have him on our list. He to me is the first one.
Yeah.
I think the yell culture on these
He's
fixer shows
screaming.
is pretty bad
Yeah.
now. But I do think when he first did it, I mean, he was just in like a Devonshire hotel, just going like, "You're serving them rat," and like some guy be like, "Look."
Or like the one that was really disgusting was like this, just like poor old woman who's running a hotel, and he's just like tearing her ass up, like you're a fucking disgrace. It's like a 70-year-old.
I'm
woman.
dying.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's like embarrassing. She like had a poop on the wall. It was like
Well, all right.
Which, by the way,
I'm starting to swap teams.
Yeah, I'm not trying to advocate that's a hotel room, right? But I just felt that he's just reaming.
Starting to go Team Ramsey a little bit now.
Team Ramsey, big
I
time.
thought I'd smear it on the wall for everybody.
Have you seen MasterChef Junior?
Yeah, I have.
Oh my God! See, that's darling.
Yes,
He's, like,
because
so nice.
he can't be a real prick.
It'd be kind of awesome.
It'd be great.
It's like,
Get out!
fucking disgrace.
You've ruined it. Souffle.
Be tragic.
All right. Well, I don't know how much. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is.
Can you throw some headphones on?
Oh yeah. Sorry. That you think that's important for this?
I would love that.
So yeah, this is in the classic part of the show where Gordon, is not happy with where their storage practices are at.
Next we have
Kitchen Nightmares.
We've never deep cleaned this place.
You're the only one telling me the truth. Oh my God.
Ugh.
What in the fuck is that? Did each member of staff take your turn in shitting in here?
It's a pink sludge.
Oh,
Homemade banana pudding, chef.
Homemade what? What are you thinking?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
oh! By the way, letting it
Wait.
pour onto a platter.
$6.
Oh my
And
God!
does it come with a diaper? Everywhere in this kitchen is just laced with flies. And look,
I'm just thinking about the guy
even the
shooting
fucking
this.
flies are lying.
They
Poor
sometimes
bastards.
throw up.
They
Sometimes.
Oh,
The walk-ins.
The walk-in. Let's go to the fucking scariest place in America.
by the way,
Welcome to
fuck
hell.
him.
Oh my God.
I know.
Let's go to the fucking scariest place.
I wish he'd said next we're going to the
Next we
walk-in.
The smell is disgusting.
The walk-in.
What is that under there?
Oh my God!
Just green mold.
Are they
everywhere.
aware that
temperature
he's
in
gonna
here.
come and
Not
look
even
at the
cold.
kitchen?
So, all right, we can pop. Miles, this is a question I've often wondered.
Because surely, if they're like, by the way, Gordon's coming, he's gonna come on the 12th. I'm cleaning the kitchen.
And this is actually the real fucker to these.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of times he'll do this segment after they fill the restaurant with people so that he could go out and go, "Drop your fork! We're shutting the kitchen down." Like, he could do this,
Yeah.
revamp it, and then but they
No.
decide to fill it so that people are eating bad clams.
And the people come and they're like, by the way, they know what the show is. They're fans. They know that they're supposed to hate it.
if you are invited to a Gordon Ramsay event and you're going to eat, if it's pre-renovation, do not eat.
No, it's going to be nasty.
Because the whole point is to food poison you so that he can make you a sacrificial lamb.
There's one where like somebody goes to the hospital. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like I had the lobster. Ugh! And they're like, you might have killed. He's like, you might have killed this man. Like it's brutal.
Well, because they have to keep raising the stakes every season. So eventually he has to go like, a man's died. You've actually killed a man.
It's so good. I also love the like shitty the servers who are like, yeah, fuck this place. Like they love that it's getting torn up.
I was gonna say, I mean, having worked at like
yeah, working in a restaurant, I'm like, my greatest dream is that Gordon comes and it just
dream for
humiliates
someone to
us.
just dress down your GM.
Oh, nice.
Who's been a prick about like, I told you 2 weeks ago I need Thursday off.
Yeah, you're like my shift lead is gonna.
You're feeding a puke. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 to watch, and
Hell
we'll
yeah.
rank them and see. But that's Gordon. I think he's hard to beat. Judge Judy, we kind of considered sort of a fixer.
Yeah.
She next we have is a judge on TV. Do you ever watch Judge? I mean, she's the richest woman in showbiz.
She's incredibly rich, and I admire that about her.
Yeah.
We stand an ethical billionaire, but has Judge Judy canceled like Taylor Swift's canceled for being rich?
Yeah.
We don't know, but I do admire.
She definitely flies private.
I admire Judge. Oh, by the way, the Judy plane.
Oh God.
Her face on the back.
It's just a gavel with wings.
that
Yeah.
would be sick.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
But I did admire Judge Judy because like I think this would be the greatest job, as you just get to sort of like be up there. And are these real court cases? Do you know that?
I believe the way it works is that they are real court cases and then they're compensated as well. So they're paid to go do this So
and then the winner gets money.
But I also think that they are kind of Hollywooded a little bit.
Yeah.
I think there are some where they kind
They
of just encourage them to, come on the show, and even if there's no beef.
Because what a joy. And
Yeah.
she is, and again, is she an advice giver? I'd say fixers, I guess, right.
I think you're right to flag this, but we needed a sixth.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Look, sometimes like the nuts and bolts of it, like when you really get in there.
Well, when you're nuts and next we have bolts, it's really I think you'd agree. But I don't know what this clip is. So let's watch Judge Judy, and maybe we can say if she's a fixer. Maybe she doesn't deserve to be on.
Maybe not.
Now, so I'm going to come back to you. Did you get the message
His
from
face
her,
already.
either verbally or by text, that she would pick him up at about 8:45?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But I already had my day planned, and I had things to do, and I was supposed
No,
to be
just a second. What did you have to do?
Well, the agreement.
Between, not the agreement. What did you have to do?
Well, I was helping somebody move that night. That ain't a good. Huh?
Huh, it's not an answer. What was the name of
Can
the
you pause
person
it real
that you
quick,
were
Kevin?
gonna-
You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of like when you'd come home high.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Wait, where were you?" And you'd be like, "Ugh, I'm
I
picked."
don't know. Sorry, what?
Huh? It's
Someone
not
of your
it.
word? Huh?
I had to move my friend. We were moving my friend. I had to help my friend move.
Oh,
Your eyes are red. It was in a field. It's pollen.
I remember coming in from an outside bonfire to my parents. Like the bonfire's like in the woods near our house, whatever. I came in, they're just like, Miles, what's so funny?
And you were not high.
I was high.
Oh, you were high. Okay.
And I was like, nothing. Nothing. And they were like, what were you doing out there? And I was like, I was enjoying the fire. And then I like went to my room and they were just like, okay. I
You
guess.
busted?
Yeah, but they didn't really like,
Yeah.
you know.
I remember my mother when someone told her that if your eyes were red, you were high.
Oh man.
And then I just got Visine, and then like I was sitting pretty for the rest of high school. But that one night, could tell I was just sitting there like, Jesus Christ, who told her?
Yeah. Oh.
Someone told her about the red
I
eyes.
ratted her out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
All right, let's finish her out here.
Next we have.
Next we have
Bob,
brought to you by
that
Judge
night.
Judy.
Bob what? Bob what? Get on your phone and give me the number.
Oh my God.
Oh
Get
my
on your
God.
phone and give me this
This
Bob's
is
number.
Bonfire.
'Cause I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
call
is.
Bob, and you know
I'm
what I
gonna
don't
call
like?
your friend.
Call your friend.
I
Let's see how
don't
this
like to get up
bonfire
from
really
this
was.
bench and go back to the phone. If Bob isn't going to tell me, I don't know what he's talking about.
This is so
moving.
awesome,
I
though.
haven't
What
moved.
good
want me to call
television
him
for
I
somebody
know.
to just
I'm
be
gonna call.
eating like.
Look at me, Mr. Kelsey.
This is like you got to stay home from school.
Look at me.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Caillou is
Say,
over.
I'm sorry, that was the
This
wrong
was
night.
on.
I wasn't helping anybody move.
I'm sorry.
Caillou's my favorite fixer, by the way. He was.
By the way, I do remember actually when I was younger, I would like sometimes I'd stay home from school, and like during the day, there's no fucking cartoons, but I would be like, I don't know, maybe let's say I'm in middle school. Like I'm old enough. My parents are like, yeah, you can stay home by yourself. Like my parents are both school teachers, and I just remember be like, yeah, like I watch Caillou.
Caillou.
Bullshit.
He's like
He's
the
great.
he's like
adorable.
the cauliflower of the veggie platter.
He
You're
is,
like,
but I just
Caillou.
remember watching an episode of Jerry Springer and feeling sick to my stomach.
Well, Caillou's a perfect that's a perfect palate cleanser.
Exactly.
I feel like shit. Have a little Caillou.
Yeah.
It'd make you feel
But
better.
just the energy and the frame rate of Jerry Springer.
Oh, God.
It was like made me sick.
I think you could pinpoint society. There's multiple times where you can go there. Like Jerry Springer's release is like, that's a big, like,
Horrible.
that wasn't good for us.
This is the downturn.
That was our first bump of Coke.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Absolutely.
All right. I mean,
Mr.
oh, it's
Kelsey.
more.
And it was
Mr.
Bob.
Look at me.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Say, I'm sorry, that was the wrong night. I wasn't helping anybody move.
I'm sorry. That was the
Say
wrong.
to me, I'm sorry, that was the wrong night. I wasn't helping anybody move.
Why am I saying that?
Why? Because.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was the wrong night. I wasn't
Right.
helping anybody move.
Okay.
What?
So
I don't understand why
now
I'm saying that.
she was. Hey, I'm way ahead of you. I know exactly what it's all
Okay.
about. Put your phone away. Put it down now.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
Honestly, though, like, not a judge.
Yeah, just
Like, a judge isn't a
sort of a
judge.
shit starter.
When you see a real judge, they're just kind of like, okay.
They're like, can you approach the bench?
Yeah,
By the way,
I actually-
neither of them have counsel.
No, but he definitely didn't. His counsel was like, bro, you're on your own.
Can you imagine if it was like, that's what court was?
Oh.
And you hit him with your car? Tell me. Fucking, oh, so, huh?
No,
Huh?
but I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Did you kill him or not?
I did, but
Okay,
no,
well,
I
that's
didn't.
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Shit.
It reminds me of, did you see Anatomy of a Fall?
Yes.
Like French court is so fucking petty.
Ugh.
They can just say whatever.
Ugh.
It's crazy.
Oh,
If you
it's
haven't
like-
seen Anatomy of a Fall, listeners, it's basically like French court, unlike American court, where there's like decorum or whatever, like someone's on the witness stand, like, oh, it's now like this, the defense's time to ask this person a question.
Yes.
In French court, I don't know if this is real, but anyone can ask a question at seemingly any time.
It's like mob.
It is like mob.
Yeah. It's like
crazy.
Parliament. When I first saw Parliament, I was like, wait, what? Like, I would be watching C-SPAN if our government was like, shut the fuck up.
That's crazy.
It's just way better. They're just yelling. I mean, it's ineffective as well, but
yeah, I guess so.
all right, you got one more? And okay, next week. Okay, you mentioned John Taffer.
Taffer is, he's one of the originals.
I would say there was a period in my life where I'd seen every bar rescue.
It's really satisfying.
It's
clean.
It's just clean eating. You know what you're gonna get. He's gonna watch from a van, upset. He's gonna come in, yell at them.
When he storms in,
chef's gonna quit.
I was watching compilations of him storming in for a while.
Well, I think you're about to see a little bit of that that attitude.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
I love the Chef Taffer meeting. The poor chef was like, "Hey, who are you? What's going on?
Sorry, what the fuck?
I
was coming in for a
you didn't eat anything, did you? This place doesn't run well."
Yeah. And I watched you for 14 weeks not turn that hamburger over. The hamburger was burnt. The guest couldn't eat it. The reason why you're not selling food, I think, is that you're lazy. And for a guy who's been working in the kitchen 19 years,
I feel bad for this guy.
Chef on the ship, like.
Out of me, okay? Don't talk to me like that.
That's fair, by the way. That's completely fair. You can't just talk to people like that in real life. Be gentle. Like, this guy is a chef. He's like, that's what I would say too. Don't talk to me this way.
You can't talk to me like that. Is so what an earnest, honest way to be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
I have a camera. Fuck you.
Yes.
Who are you?
Get out of my face.
Okay, I left the burger too long.
It's fine.
You don't get to talk to me like that.
He didn't serve it, it sounds like. He threw that one out.
We didn't serve it, it sounds like, is a good retort.
Pulls out a raw piece of bacon, puts it on a cutting board with your bare hands, raw pork. Then a couple minutes later, he puts the salad right on top from where the pork was. You didn't wash your hands? You didn't wash the cutting board?
No, you did not.
Every time.
No, you did not.
Every time I wash my hands right here.
You did not.
Every time I wash my you put raw pork on lettuce and send it out in the dining room. What happens, Roberto?
Oh, yeah, it gets contaminated.
Oh, the accent's helping me a lot. It gets contaminated. It's contaminated.
But also, I feel that, like, this guy, John Taffer, is having a fucking conniption. He's going to have a heart attack.
Yeah. He really...
His blood pressure is through the roof.
The fact that he's survived is insane.
Yeah.
The amount of times he walks into bars and he's like, you're going to get someone killed!
Yeah, and by the way, if he gets a heart attack, they definitely air the episode.
How great would it be for him to be back there berating a chef and then he's like, darn it! Die! You left the burger! Call 911!
The cinematographer...
Bar rescue.
Get the wide, right?
Bar rescue 911.
They'd have to. It'd be like, honestly, watching this is like the documentary, Tarians who did Free Solo. It's like, is it ethical to capture?
It's not a bad question. Similar spaces for sure, without question.
Yeah.
Is there any more to this one? Oh, there is. Okay.
Food poisoning can happen in an hour or it can take days.
Years.
Roberto has cross-contamination all over this kitchen. So I don't know how many people have gotten sick here. This device measures bacteria.
Oh, no.
content
This
on
kid's a fake
surfaces.
device. This device measures bacteria? It's not a fucking lab. What are we talking about?
Over 2,500.
By the way, I would love to walk around with this on. You're filthy.
Surfaces that a hand would touch.
Oh, no. Right now, Roberto's like, this is not going to be good.
No.
We have 199,308.
That number.
By the way, that's how many are in kombucha.
Which is a failing.
Which is a failing grade.
You're cleaning a kitchen like you should have. You clean a kitchen, I come back tomorrow. Chef, we go through this whole place with the swab tomorrow. If it isn't clean, I'll get a cook who will clean it, and it won't be you. If you would have listen to this, Sal. You can fire me. Listen to this. Don't talk to me like that because I'm not What I care about is your irresponsible
In his face.
By the way, you. John Taffer just screaming himself hoarse at a minimum wage immigrant chef.
It is America.
It's so, like...
You're so right, though, that it's... I mean, I know it's out of line, but it's like, it is junk food, so like, this is tasty.
It's fun to watch.
But it is completely... This poor guy is like, what? And now this is always the worst part. You're staying all night, you're cleaning the kitchen. He's like,
What? I'm 70.
He's like, I'm 70. My shift end. I have to go home.
Nobody
I have a
paid.
family.
You put bacon where salad was?
And by the way,
You live here now.
Bacon's cured.
Bacon's cured. It's going to be okay.
It's gonna be fine.
By the way, if you walk into a bar like this, it's not like you're like, I'll be fine. Like, you're rolling the dice.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
And these places don't even exist anymore because it's all Cisco. It's
That's
just-
true. Well,
you know what I
don't
mean?
even.
Don't get me started.
Don't even, Miles. How dare you? Well, okay. Out of those three, what would your personal fixer ranking be?
I would say that Judge Judy to me, well, I would say Taffer did the most harm
Yes.
out of the three. And I would say Gordon is next, and then Judge Judy maybe did the least amount of harm, but she was still pretty shitty.
You know what I love? I asked for a list of fixers, and you're like, who hurt everyone the least? But you're right.
I said Mr. Rodgers, and then followed by Gordon Ramsay.
No, but you're absolutely right. John Taffer is a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay is a grenade.
Yeah.
Judge Judy is a gunshot.
This guy, like,
Poor Roberto.
his mental health post this.
Not good.
Not good.
Well, and then the next day, what's always great about these is then John Taffer comes back and he goes, last night you and I had a conversation. We got a little heated.
Yeah, he's always apologizing.
He's like, but now I feel like you know how to cook better. And the guy's like, I fucking hate you.
This show would never come out today, but I think it should.
Agreed. We should start doing this for like our government.
And Gordon Ramsay's, I feel that he's like now squeaky clean. Like,
yeah,
he's like Master Chef. I feel that he's not doing this type of stuff anymore.
No, he's making more vegan food too. But I did watch a video once of him killing his like sheep in front of his kids, and they raised it. And I'll never come back from that.
My God.
Yeah, I was like, this man's deranged.
Wait, in front of his kids?
Yeah, he's like, come on, we're taking Taffy down. Oh, we're going to have her killed today. And all the kids are like, oh, no, I'm going to miss her. And he's like, it's all right. And then later that night, they're eating her. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm like, I cook, like, I had a raw chicken. I was making like a roast chicken in front of my son. And I was like, go play in the. I was like, I don't want you to connect that this was an animal.
I connected when I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh.
And it fucked me up. I didn't eat meat for the longest time.
I mean, he asked me recently, he was like, do owls eat mice? And I was like, yeah, like, let's talk about.
You're going to get somebody killed. Don't ask those questions.
All right, Miles, thank you for joining us on the first part of this. There's more to come.
I thought
we are. That's a wrap up on one. But I tell you, I love when people come on the show and are like, what are you doing to me? It's made me try to sharpen my ability to do intros when talking to people instead of just going like, how you been? What are you doing here? But Miles is awesome. Huge fan. So check out Perfect Person. Speaking of perfect people, you know him. You know him from the Broad Ideas podcast. They've been on the show before. We have Olivia Allen and Rachel Bilson coming back. The first time they were on the show, we talk about it in this a little bit, but we watched the blind date clip and ended up doing an interview with the person from the clip. We brought him in this time to have a little bit of fun. Now, the first thing we're going to watch is when I went to Mario Land on mushrooms. If you want to see this video in its totality, go to Gareth Reynolds TV on YouTube, and you can see the day I went to Mario Land and took mushrooms. What a ride it was. But speaking of good rides, go listen to Broad Ideas and enjoy Olivia Allen and Rachel Bilson. Next we have some fun with them. All right, well, returning champions. Tamish, you just did your show.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
can you shift mode to mine?
No.
Okay. All right, we have, how do we even, Olivia Allen, Rachel Bilson, you're back on Next We Have.
I'm just so impressed you got both of our names correct.
It
with
took
the
2
last
days
names.
You just meant my name. She's like, I'm so impressed you got her name.
I don't know Kevin's last name, and I don't care to be quite honest. So last time you two were here, we watched a clip
We
from
went on a blind date.
Yeah,
Yep.
we went on a blind date, and we actually talked to the person who was on the blind date.
Right.
So unfortunately, we tried to follow up. We tried to get the guy who was on the blind date. We couldn't.
Can't find him?
No, we're trying. But that's why Burns is wearing that rain jacket, like an investigator. We're on the prowl. He's doing stakeouts. He's eating pistachios at a parked car in front of a hotel. So we're going to watch some stuff about people being on psychedelics.
Oh,
okay. But can I start by asking you two your psychedelic
If we're on one right
experience?
now?
Yeah, are you on? Are you tripping? Yes, sure. Are you comfortable talking about it? Have you had experiences on those?
Yes.
And?
Yes.
And
So comfortable.
love them?
She in particular.
I've had both.
What does that mean?
Good and bad trips.
Now, set and setting is key. What have you tried mushrooms?
Yes.
LSD?
Yes.
Ayahuasca?
No.
Okay, interesting.
You?
Yeah.
Ayahuasca?
All of them. Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite?
Oh, you can't beat ayahuasca. Yeah.
Is that right?
That
It
one scares me.
No, it shouldn't.
Really?
There's a lot of bad PR around it, but I think it's because they know if you take it, you start to come back and be like, your whole system is a little more irrelevant than it was when I left. So you come back different.
Okay.
But Rachel, what about you?
You know what I was thinking? I don't think I've ever actually done a psychedelic where
Really?
like I've tripped out and hallucinated.
Have you ever had the chocolate? Like you ever been at a party?
Yeah,
and
but it's
someone's-
always been like a microdose situation where
Yeah.
you don't get to the point of tripping out and
you
seeing
gotta
things.
pass that threshold.
Yeah, I've never passed
Yeah.
the threshold.
Yeah, you have though, Olivia.
I've passed it so many times.
Yeah. It's good, right?
I'm gone.
I'm not kidding. I've in the past, I would say 18 months, absolutely talked to a tree.
Oh,
Fully just been in
Yeah.
a yard like, you're so important and this is your space. I'm just lucky to be here. And people are like, Gareth? And I'm like, hold on. Okay, but you've really gone far.
I mean, there was a time where I was asked, I had to get out of the car. I said, let me out of the car right now because I was having a really bad trip.
Yep.
They let me out of the car. I went into the bushes and I felt so much peace. I said, just leave me here. Please leave me here. They left me there for hours.
Oh, boy. Well, that's an abandonment.
A month later.
That's an abandonment, right? They
No.
abandoned you.
A month later.
Oh, my God.
My mom.
I lived a month in the desert after drinking my own urine and living like
No.
Waterworld. They returned.
My mom bought a house.
Okay.
I invited those same friends back over and they stood at the front and they wouldn't come in. I was like, what's going on? And they were like, those are the bushes. On everything I love.
Those are the bushes.
She ended up buying the house of the bushes. You
She
know what I
wouldn't
mean?
leave.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't leave. I
She
was a
wouldn't leave.
psychic.
We'd like to
weird-
make an offer on the property. Ma'am, get out of the bushes. How much to buy the thing attached to the bushes? That's the house. I'll make whatever offer you need, officer. That's amazing.
Psychic.
We one time
Psychedelic.
we took mushrooms once. I was in his backyard and I wanted to go to a field. Like we were in his backyard
Sure.
and I was like, we got to get to a field. And he was like, all right. So we got a cab. Well, no, we walked to near the Hollywood Bowl. We walked to near the Hollywood Bowl and we were under a tree. He's like, this is as good as it gets. I was like, all right. And I started pouring water on my face. And then I was like, a lot of people are looking at us weird here. So we got a cab. This is in cab days. We got a cab. And I literally got in the cab before him. And the guy's like, where are you going? And I was like, field. And the guy was like, what? And then he came in a little more competent. He was like, we're looking for an area of greenery and enjoyability. So it's getting dark now. And they took us to like a West Hollywood like playground. And it was dark. And we went there and we were definitely like, there's nothing good's happening here at this time of night. So we took a cab back to his house and we go out into his backyard. And I was like, this is actually pretty good back here. He was like, Jesus Christ.
He's like, you already have a field.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you got a field. You didn't even tell me you had a field. Okay, well, we thought what we'd watch. We're just going to watch a couple of things.
Okay.
The first one is me.
Oh my God.
I took mushrooms and I went to Mario Land. And
At Universal?
Yeah.
Weird.
And it was real weird. No, everything about it was weird. And my plan was to not trip super hard, but I definitely on the drive drank way too much tea, like mushroom tea, and all of a sudden I was humming. And it was and people online have accused me of like, he's not really on mushroom. I was tripping extremely hard this whole day. And it was, and as you'll see, I decided to wear a Mario costume, which in retrospect was a crazy decision because everyone was like, what's up, man? And I was like, please.
Oh no, don't talk to me.
Leave me alone in my bushes. Okay, so we'll watch this one, and then there's the main course coming after this.
Mario didn't count on the fact that it was going to be $30 to park here. How's it going, man?
So trying to have competent conversations.
Universal Studios.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Currently playing Mario Park.
So walk us through the plan for today.
That's the guy who made the
Terrible
tea.
plan, and the plan is, we're going to go to Mario Land, and everyone knows there's nothing Mario likes more than eating mushrooms.
Oh my God.
So I'd already drank the tea.
no.
And then what are you eating?
Oh no.
I'm eating more
Chocolate?
mushrooms.
Jesus.
Just raw dogging,
Oh,
yeah,
No,
which are
because
terrible.
It's just like we're in the
And if you've never had
I
those,
feel
we
high
created
watching
this prison.
Me too.
There's no escape.
well,
Jesus God, I didn't even really fully think this through. Absolute hell.
it's just, I've never watched.
Water or I'm gonna die.
So what ended up happening was I was like, I hate capitalism. Like I was walking around the biggest like everything was like, I would be like, can I go to the bathroom? They'd be like, that'll be $30. I was like, please, why did we do this?
That sounds like hell.
It was hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a good idea.
It was hell. And
Only a field.
only a field
Only a
would have done.
field.
But we were filming, so it was
So you had the show must go on.
the show must go on. I mean, you know Mario. He's a fucking show.
Everyone's melted a little bit.
Oh my God.
More security.
So many
We're in it.
officers.
Oh my God.
I hate it.
Hate it. I hate this for you so much
bad.
right now.
Well, and I actually started to believe that this. I'd never been to Universal City before, so I was like, I thought this was it. And so I was like, oh. Then eventually I do get somewhere, and I felt a little bit of pleasure. But for a while, I was like, what?
What?
Why? This won't go on too much longer, but go ahead.
Yeah, will you buy me some water from this gentleman?
It's only $8.76.
Hey, so that is only gonna cost us $8,000.
Hello.
You had to get the gloves.
I've been here
Yeah.
for like 8 hours.
I did re-up on the trip,
Oh
too.
my God.
Yeah, this.
That is fun.
This was good.
When you walk
When
in.
I walked out to there, I didn't realize this existed.
It's fun.
Oh.
I ate too many of him.
Oh,
This is
no.
really how it felt. So yeah, I just tripped my balls off at Mario Land.
I'm literally.
Put money on it. It was just supposed to be free. Oh no. Too many toads.
It became existential.
$50.
So anyway, so that was my day there. But what the best part was I walked through Harry Potter Land and
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
was there, and there was like trees.
There were trees I could talk to.
All I wanted were trees. I wanted my field, but there was no taxi there. So you've never gone through anything. You've never tripped that hard in
Yes,
public.
she has.
You have?
Yes, I have.
Had a
At Universal.
Really?
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
What were you watching?
My life fall apart.
No bushes?
Nope. So once in San Francisco, I thought it would be really fun to take mushroom. No, we took acid. Okay.
No, different, by the way. Very different.
I
The
thought
difference between
Yeah.
mushroom and acid, the difference is acid, you forget you took it. So there are times where you're going like, why is my brain not working?
No, it's so messed up.
Yeah,
I thought it would be fun to direct traffic.
that's a crazy
You know
idea.
what I mean? I was like, I have an idea. I'm going to direct traffic in the middle of the street. And I got so into it. I was like, this way, that way. And then it hit me. I needed nature immediately. Like immediately.
I can't. Just for the kids watch, you do need to be certified in order to go out there and direct the traffic. That's you're not. It's not like a volunteer
Please
system.
wear your vest.
Yeah.
My friends didn't like it.
Ignore the red. Red's the devil, ma'am.
So then I went and gathered nature.
What do
because
you
we-
mean?
Well,
That's a good
because we
question.
had to go back to their house. And I was like, I can't go inside your house without trees or a field or some sort of nature. So I went and collected a bunch of nature and put it all over me.
Leaves.
Literal trees, branches, leaves, and just like laid there like, don't
Wow.
move me from this life-giving force.
This was last
But I
week,
know
by the
you
way.
get it. I know
Oh yeah,
you get it.
I get it. I honestly, I would be like, I'm going to stay outside. I wouldn't be like, can I get a saw?
But I was like a young girl. They're like, you're not allowed to
I was a young
stay
girl
out.
once. Go ahead. Like you're not allowed to stay outside.
They wouldn't let
You're
me
too young.
stay outside
You
alone.
come inside now. Was this at an orphanage?
But they did let you stay outside alone in a bush
For a month.
for a month.
For a month.
And then you made an
Guys.
offer.
The bush was only for like an hour.
I mean,
Had fun.
I,
Can I pitch something?
Please.
Maybe it's time for you to give Rachel some mushrooms.
no
Why?
one wants. No one wants.
Why? You know, they don't want the smoke. They don't want. What? I think it would be good. Not too much.
Great.
You
My
think it'd
rule
be
with
great?
drugs always you can always take more. So you can bite a little, wait.
That's
Obviously,
what I do, and then I'm good with the little.
that's where I That's where I cave.
I mean, listen, I think everyone should experience mushrooms at some point,
Yeah.
right?
If you're gonna
I
pick
agree.
one, you go mushrooms,
Yes.
right?
Yep. Mushrooms is the baby step.
Yeah.
And it's set and setting. That was what Timothy Leary
Yeah.
always talked about. Set and setting. So it's like if you're at Mario Land on mushrooms, it's tough.
That sounds
That's for a
worst.
fighter.
awful.
Yeah. But I will say there is one video that I've loved for a long time of someone who did I can't even imagine the stakes of this move.
Man.
So one of my favorite videos is where this guy is on mushrooms and he goes on The Price is Right and they call his fucking name
No.
up. Yes.
Stop
I'm
it
in.
right
So-
now.
So feel free to stop whenever, but we're going to take the trip with this legend.
I'm
All right.
very excited.
Wait, real
ahead.
quick. How do you know he's on mushrooms?
So after this aired, everyone was like, you'll see his behavior's a little strange.
Okay.
And after this aired, he came out and he was like,
And
I was
okay.
tripping and I mean,
Is this Bob Barker Prices Right?
this is Drew Carey Prices
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So, but
All right.
Drew's probably a better
Fine.
host for this than Bob.
Yeah.
Who would have been like, neuter this man. Okay.
Barker Studio at CBS in Hollywood. It's The Price is Right.
Oh my God.
Just the craziest.
Just sitting in that crowd alone.
Getting through all of it.
It's her.
They're all on it. Okay, it's this guy. His name's Josh.
Oh my God.
So he's with a big group.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can tell he
Oh,
is
Josh.
fried.
Look at how slow he's moving.
Slow.
Nobody walks that slow down the aisle at Price is Right.
But wait, pause it real quick. The thing is, too, he's probably tripping so hard that he's like wondering.
He thought he was moving really fast.
Well, and you're sort of like, you have to have a little bit of extra faith in your moves where you're like, just keep, you're
Confident, yep.
You're
This
supposed
foot,
to.
yep.
Sitting here would be the weirder move, but I must keep going. Okay, so here we go.
Let's get the show started with the first prize ever bids today on The Price is Right.
Excellent idea, Drew. We're going to start off with a new home theater system.
Which is great, by the way. Who wouldn't want that? He likes it. He doesn't know where he is.
Whoever is closest to the actual retail price without going over. Big Papa, we're going to start with you.
Big Papa.
Is he wearing
Oh, he's wearing
Britney
pause
Spears
it real
shirt
quick.
He's wearing that Britney shirt.
that I talked about today?
It's a
Last
Dolly
night.
Parton shirt.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mean to rain on your parade. But he is wearing a Big Papa hat, so they call him Big Papa.
Okay.
But I also want to highlight something.
Yeah, please.
It's the first time I've ever seen on the show the first person
do
bidding
$1.
do $1. So he is the first one going and he bids $1, which is
Oh my
a
God, not the move.
questionable
Not
strategy.
the move, Big Papa. Not the move.
Not the move, Big Papa. All right, keep going, Kevin.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, just say two.
Happy birthday.
I'll bid, thank you. I'll bid $750.
$750.
He is
Linda.
just,
He's like, what?
It's like, what?
$1,100.
Oh.
That's a lot of
He
money,
went-
lady.
$6.99, Drew. $6.99.
Oh.
All right.
He feels
Just
real
bid
good about
$2.
that. I
Yeah,
like
he's-
that you have the whole strategy down. You're like, you guys.
I'm a big fan of this video. Look at
Oh, it is Dolly.
I'm a mystery, dude. Wrapped in an enigma. Get used to it.
Actual retail price. $9.99.
oh, completely lost.
He's like, did I win?
Yeah. But all the bells, like Mario Land
Oh my
was
God.
a lot.
No, this one, I
Also
can't
the
even.
colors and the people
And it's so
Yeah.
nostalgic. It's so strange.
no
So now
And-
we've got
and
a new, now her energy coming up. So she's
like,
coming up.
Love her.
fierce.
By the way, you know who else loves her?
Big Papa.
Big Papa and her
You can't believe it.
sharing the love.
Is her name Bess? God bless Bess.
God
I
bless.
know, standing next to Big Papa. It's a thrill.
Aww.
I love you.
So
He said, I love
pause
you.
it real quick, Evan. So he does say, and it's very sincere,
I
like
love
human to human.
Yeah.
I love,
love
you.
you.
We're
I
all
believed it.
interconnected. The space in between
The
us is
enigma.
$1. $1, Drew.
Please tell me he goes first in
Okay, let's keep going.
Hey, down to bidders row comes the sparkling Rachel, and she
Oh,
has a beautiful
why, thank you.
Well.
ring.
She's also
What is
tripping.
it? A ring?
A ring.
Yeah.
This decor
Which is definitely-
yellow gold
Oh.
cognac.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's a
Big
cognac
Papa.
diamond. I love it.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay.
Love a cognac diamond, guys.
I thought that was just a whiskey.
Rachel.
And you could, and who better to bid on something like this than Big Papa
No
who's
one.
tripping his balls
No
off?
one. Not even
Matter,
best.
Up, down, sideways, interest and intrigue all day. Best what he bid.
$1,200.
$1,200.
A lot.
Linda.
$1,475.
$1,475. Joshua.
She really.
$1,500, Drew.
$1,500.
Okay.
He's in
Pretty.
it.
He's so excited.
Pretty primed up for a $1.
Oh, $1, Drew.
So he's got a
I
catchphrase.
love it. Look at him. Look at him.
He's doing the champ hands, and the
Oh my
crowd
God.
loves him.
730. Joshua, going on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he got
He
it.
actually goes up. Oh, I'm so okay.
Okay, so now
All right.
the tripping guy is going on stage with Drew. He's in jean
jorts.
shorts.
He's in
in
jorts.
jorts. Dolly Parton shirt, big Papa hat.
Jorts.
Guys, I like him so far.
I really
I love
like.
it.
I'm really.
Okay.
You're
like,
not going to
Yeah.
dislike him.
Joshua, I can't wait to hear what do you do for a living?
I'm a skateboard rabbi.
Now pause it.
Oh,
Now, it came out later that was not true. He was just tripping and I guess came up with a fake job. What he said is that I think when he was in line, they ask you what you do.
Yeah.
And he was rattled, so he just said skateboarding rabbi, and they were like, okie dokie. And they just wrote it down.
he just said what he wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
Skateboard rabbi.
And Drew, who I'm a big Drew Carey fan, handles this all so well.
Yeah, Bar Barker would have been.
Barker would have been like,
dead
turn
on
around.
arrival.
Spread your legs. Let me feel your Jordan.
You know what? I'll take it. I'm not even going to argue with you. Skateboard rabbi.
Thumbs up to the crowd.
George, what do we have for him?
It's a trip to the Atlanta Jazz
No.
Festival.
Atlanta.
His face there is
He's
so
like-
funny.
He's like,
I'm in.
great. Oh, okay.
It's like, no, but yeah.
Yeah.
Stay at the Lowe's Atlanta
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of those ones where you're like, I don't even think I'd leave the hotel. I'd probably be like, Atlanta's fine.
Atlanta Jazz Festival.
Yeah, so he reacts accordingly.
Accordingly.
He's a little overwhelmed by it. And he gets to see Tito Fuente Jr., which would be an honor
There
for all
it
of
is.
us. That would be
Yeah.
great.
Oh my
Atlanta.
God.
He really is a skateboard rabbi. I thought he was joking around.
So Drew's done some recon, but he stuck to his lie.
Yep. Look at him. He's so. I really do like him.
He's having a
very
good
likable.
time.
Yeah.
And he's got a big group there. They're all tripping too.
Always skate in the
That's
pool.
amazing.
Tradition.
Wait, look how he spelled Papa though
Tradition.
on the hat.
Yeah, it is.
Popa?
Opa.
Poppa.
5,000. That's not the price. 5,346. Make the right price by flip. Game's called flip flop. We'll get back to the game. 3,500.
So this is one of those ones-
I'm confused and I'm not tripping.
Well,
Are you sure?
It's one of those ones where it's very simple.
You just have to
You
decide
flip
which
one-
side
yeah.
is the right number.
And my gut, as I've watched a lot of prices,
Yeah.
just go for the high. They're not going to lowball you.
well,
So pick the higher one.
Atlanta Jazz Festival, and you're
Yeah.
going with the higher one?
You're not.
Yeah.
You saw that hotel. Tito Fuente Jr., whatever the fuck his name was. It's huge.
Okay.
Make it 5,364 by flopping the second part, or you can flip and flop to make it
Nobody would do that. That's
$3,564. Once again,
Really?
Atlanta
No, they
Jazz
wouldn't.
Festival.
Okay.
They wouldn't do both?
5-night stay. VIP
Flip the second
passes.
set.
Five
The
nights.
second
Flop
side.
for flip flop.
Because
Round trip
they
coach
did
from Los Angeles.
$3,500 even in 2012.
Oh, they're into it.
They are. They're bad advice from other people tripping.
That's bad.
Hit the button whenever you're ready. Ready?
What did he say?
Both of them are wrong.
VIP passes probably there. Sorry, man. I'll see you at the wheel, okay?
Both of them.
Both of them are wrong.
Oh, big Papa
Wait, do we get
wins.
to see him spin the
Stressful
wheel?
game.
So we do get to see the wheel.
Thank God.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Oh.
What?
He doesn't go to the showcase
Damn it!
showdown.
Come over here, Joshua, whenever you're ready.
I wanted him in the. Oh, the other high roller over there
Yep.
made it too.
Say
Now,
hi to somebody?
Yeah, happy birthday, Tess. And I want to say hi to everybody who loves music. Sure.
everybody who loves music.
Amazing.
Okay, so he gets a second spin.
That's
Oh, I
the
thought he
best
was
answer I've ever heard.
Everybody who loves music. I love him so much.
Hey, he's the best. All right.
Brilliant.
He's not even.
I can't get it around all the way. I'm like I'm a weakling on television.
He's like Drew's like, all right, buddy, you gotta
Oh.
keep going, bud. Keep moving.
Oh.
So he's very happy with himself.
Everyone who loves
Now-
Him to go
It's
to
a
the
great-
showdown.
It is a great answer.
That hits hard.
Everybody who loves music. He was going to go to the jazz festival.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have been a little more excited.
Yeah, well, listen, a more adept flipper flopper would have probably gotten themselves to see Tito Fuente Jr.
Incoming call from help.
Yeah, that's, this is, I recorded. I actually do have to take that. Kevin, will you get help for me? That's my butler.
30. Spin one more time. Here we go.
And this is it. This is where he leaves us, unfortunately.
I'm very sad.
I miss
really
him
wanted
already.
To see him go all the way.
75. 30.
I don't even know if Big Papa does that math, but he's like, all right,
Yeah, look,
have a
he's
good
like,
life,
do
Drew.
I-
So that's the end.
Oh, Big Papa.
That was good.
Does that make you want to take mushrooms anymore?
It makes me want to be friends with Big Papa.
I know. Well, unfortunately, it's not possible.
But can't you find him? I
Why?
feel like you find
Well, unless, say, through the world of comedy,
Yeah.
one night you're out in front of a bar and you start talking and someone references this video
Yes.
and the person you're talking to looks confused and you say, what are you bringing up that video for? That's one of my favorite ones ever. And that person goes, that was me. And you go,
and he goes,
Stop it.
what?
do you love music?
Yeah. And he's like, do you want to go to the Atlanta Jazz Festival? And then you stay friends with him.
Stop it.
And then his name is Josh Androsky. And he's a fucking kick-ass guy. And he's here with us today.
it!
And Josh?
No way!
Josh,
Stop
can
it.
you hear us?
Stop it.
Yes.
Josh Androsky. Josh, we just watched you when you were on The Price is Right as Big Papa.
Wait, do you guys really are friends?
Yes.
That stayed friends?
Yes.
Stop
Josh is one of the greatest
Wait,
the
I
greatest
didn't
people.
even pick up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh. So I was hanging out in front of a bar and I knew him already. Like he was a buddy of mine. And then someone referenced it and I suddenly looked at him like a dog, like looking at a flashlight. And I went, are you? And he goes, yeah, that was me. And I was like, I'm a huge fan of yours.
This is amazing.
So
we are huge fans of yours.
Yes, we are.
Josh, I thought we could ask Josh a couple of questions
Yes.
if we want it. I'll start if you guys want to formulate some. Josh, bidding $1 as the first bet when you went down there, how much of that was you thinking that strategy? Were you just overwhelmed with what happened? Did you feel weird after you said it?
So it's a very overwhelming experience to hear your name to come on down. And I don't know if it showed, but like the only thing I could think of was doing like the old timey victory pose.
Well, you
I don't
did
know if
that a
it
couple
showed that.
times throughout it as you
Okay.
became a fan favorite.
Thank you. So I get down there and I'm just like surrounded by people and lights and whatever. And that's the only number that I could remember at the time was 1.
Scale of 1 to 10, how hard were you tripping when you were actually in the studio?
I would say it was about a 7.
Whoa.
So
That's high.
pretty good hum cooking.
Yeah. Oh, Mama was serving up some nice meatballs that day.
I
Wow.
have a question. How disappointed were you that it was the Atlanta Jazz Festival?
Your face when they announced one of those bullshit prizes.
I gotta say, no disrespect to Atlanta and the great musical genre of jazz, but I feel like there are like, if you could guess where I would be in the world at any one time, the last place would probably be the Atlanta Jazz Festival.
I also feel like it's one of those things like when you're tripping, like things that never happen, because I've never in the lifespan of watching Price is Right have I seen the Atlanta Jazz Festival. Like they're either going to Italy or like Hawaii or like, am I right?
No, I think, well, it's a shitty prize. I mean, if you see it, you don't remember. But yeah, there are some, like if you're going to go on a trip, you are like, oh my God, Spain.
Yeah.
Not like, you're going to go to Atlanta.
Pomona.
Pomona, yeah. You're going to LAX to hang out. There'll be no flight. But you did also say you wanted to thank everybody who you wanted to
Loves
send love
music.
to everybody who loves music, which would be the people of the Atlanta Jazz Festival.
Correct.
That is true. That is also, I think I don't know if there's like a Guinness record for this, but I think that's the highest thing that's ever been said before on television.
Yeah, I agree.
It's pure
It
trip.
was amazing.
Everybody loves music, man. No,
Drew Carey was like,
everybody,
all right, step
every
over there,
person.
shithead. Right over there. How was the banter with Drew? He seemed to love it.
Drew is great. I do think so. They're in the back when you're like in line waiting. You're like in line for like hours, and so we're just like constantly going to the bathroom, maybe taking another cap, like just making sure that we're like ready to go,
Ready
and
for the
revved up.
$1.
there were 20 of us that were all together for my friend Tess Barker's birthday. All comedians.
Barker? You're kidding.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
That they definitely talked about that in line after.
We were following the path of the beam. We were truly tripping in the right direction. And so they lined us all up, all 20 of us. And this is like a little secret. If you get 20 people to go to the Price is Right together, one of your 20 is guaranteed to go on.
Oh my
as
God.
opposed to the odds of like 1 in 114 or whatever.
Right.
So they lined us all up and they were like, what are your jobs? Like, what do
we
you
were
do for a
wondering
living?
about this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we all like telepathically were like, we can't say comedian because then they'll know that we're tripping. So we have to just come up with other jobs.
They'll know that we're
Not
They'll
that
know.
you're making it up.
They'll
that
know
you're
we're tripping. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
not that they're like, oh, he's a TV
He's
guy.
doing a
never
bit.
mind.
Yeah, and you're not going to put him on.
They'll know,
They'll
man.
know.
They'll know we're
on
high, man.
drugs.
And so I initially was going to say I'm a fine purveyor of exotic birds and reptiles because of my beard at the time.
Sure.
That's believable.
So detailed.
And you said
Right?
fine
Yeah.
purveyor? Like you're the fine part? Not a
I'm the
purveyor
fine
of
part.
fine birds and lizards.
Yes.
You're the
You're a
Yes.
hot purveyor.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, what
Okay.
can I say?
Okay.
Super fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Again, like with the $1 thing, like all of my brain power was just evaporated.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just said, the first thing I could think of, which was Skateboard Rabbi.
Shocking
and
answer.
The first thing I
Skateboard
could think
Rabbi.
of.
Shocking answer.
Well, the mushrooms were working really well at the time.
I think.
And so, and when I said that, the producer, I could see in my head, his eyes were like, oh, this guy's never going to get near a fucking microphone at all whatsoever. There's no way this guy's getting on. So I took more mushrooms.
What? What a weird solution to a problem that didn't really exist.
Well, that's a good thought.
I was like,
yeah.
I get
you're
to sit
free.
and
I'm
watch.
off.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm free.
Got it.
So
Yeah, I was
So
with you.
then I get down there and Drew starts fucking Frost Nixoning me. Right?
Josh, he was just literally like,
He
what's
was
up?
he was just asking.
He was like, how you doing?
He
You're
was like, what is the
fuck
skateboard
you,
rabbi do?"
narc.
What does the Skateboard Rabbi do? How dare you ask me to come up? I think somebody told him in the back, like, hey, kind of fuck with this guy a little bit.
Oh, really?
But maybe I'm wrong about that because in my head, everything was a little bigger.
He loved you.
He
Everybody
was amazing.
I mean, he's trained to fuck with you.
He
Yes.
was having a great time.
He was.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Oh, I
he
was
didn't
gonna
seem
say-
like he was having that good of a time.
I thought he did. I thought he was like, this
No,
is
he was
like,
having
No,
fun.
I'm kidding.
Well,
He
yeah,
was.
go ahead.
He was.
it's just like if someone brings a puppy to work, you're like, fucking great.
He's like, oh, you came to play.
All right. I got a weird
He
dog.
was incredible, and even afterwards, he like reached out and was like, "Yo!" Like after
What?
like
Where?
it came
Yeah.
out that I was on mushrooms.
He went to my
like,
house.
Through a friend, he like reached out and was like, "That was hilarious! Like you're great." He was gonna do a show with me where I like showed the video, but somebody at Viacom was like, "Maybe you shouldn't encourage."
They were like,
the
no, we're giving
mushroom."
Gareth this one.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I've stolen it completely.
Yeah.
And then, okay, any more questions? I mean, obviously we're all a little starstruck and you shaved the beard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it was a long.
Yeah.
I feel like
It was big.
2012 was,
It was a while ago.
it was a little
It was
bit.
a while ago.
Okay, I have a question. If you were to say hello to anyone right now, who would you say hello to?
My mother.
Okay.
As a
Aw.
nice Jewish boy, I would say my
You
mother.
are a Jew.
How
And
did your
trust me,
mother feel watching you on The Price is Right?
the first thing she said was, "Oh, you didn't say hi to me."
That sounds like a
Oh,
good
my
Jewish
God.
mother.
Well, does she like
Yeah.
music? Because then you sort of did.
She does.
Okay,
My mom loves Matchbox 20.
Oh, that's a shame.
Train.
That's tough
Who
to hear.
doesn't?
Oh, that's tough to hear. I'm so sorry about that. And then after this goes viral, because you did tell people that you were tripping, how did that go out?
How'd your mom
My
take it?
cousin,
Yeah. Your
my
cousin?
cousin just posted it. He was like, "Yo, my cousin went on The Price is Right on mushrooms. It was crazy." And then it like blew up on Reddit. And then I like jumped in and I was like, "Yeah, that's me, man." Like I
my
answered people's
God.
questions and stuff.
And you were wearing a Dolly Parton shirt.
Mhm.
That was right.
And a big
Yeah.
Papa
And
hat.
a big Papa hat spelled Poppa.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Mhm.
anything behind that, or was it just
Do you care to
coincidental?
comment?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes, I
that's
would
good.
love to comment. Great question. I was wearing the Dolly Parton shirt in honor of the last time I tripped in public, which was at a Dolly Parton concert at the
Okay.
Hollywood Bowl. I cried 3 times.
Wow. Wait, I have a question. Why trip in public? You could direct traffic. I mean,
Yeah, Olivia revealed that she directed traffic and her mother bought a house that she tripped in the bushes of. Go ahead, Josh.
but why in public? You
That's
like
a
it?
great question.
Because you're good at it.
Yeah, I think because it's fun. There were
Okay.
some people on the trip. There were some like of the 20 of us that like it was like Willy Wonka. Like they like fell off the factory ride like and
Yeah.
had to go home. They like couldn't handle it. It was a birthday party and we went to the soundstage in a limo playing Party in the USA. That's the only song that played like over and over and over again.
He's a heart.
And
This feels good.
I know. Josh is a
2
human
people
mushroom.
had to leave.
What?
2 people
What?
had to leave. They just couldn't hang.
Oh
they
my
just were
God.
not.
They needed
So I
field.
get.
Yeah.
They had to go to field.
Yeah.
That'd be the best
went
thing
to
to
the
bid
same
instead of
playground.
$1. Yeah. I'd like to bid field, Drew.
Do you have a tree?
So, all right, and then it goes viral, and then I mean that was truly where I first heard about you, and then we became friends years later. But it's an exceptional move. Are there any big trips you're planning into public events coming up? Anything you'd like to promote? Will you be wearing a Price is Right shirt at these?
Oh, yeah, because I got to wear the thing. You can't wear the trip shirt to the place
trip
you're
where you're
tripping.
tripping.
You gotta,
No, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Previous trips.
Yeah.
I want to. I mean, I feel like this is like kind of hack at this point. But the Sphere, ever heard of it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Apples
lucky to have
falling
you.
from the sky.
Yeah.
You mean you're talking about the Backstreet Boy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd
Only
like to go-
that.
I would love to see the boys.
Only that.
I would love to see anybody there.
Okay. Would you go there if there was nothing playing tripping?
If you do enough, then something's always playing.
What if a jazz festival was happening at the Sphere? Would you go to that and trip?
Now that is a great question. Is it like trombones projected on the screen?
Well, Josh, I wish I could tell you that we're sending you there, but honestly, the first time that Olivia and Rachel did this show, we got the person on this blind date clip to be on the show. But dare I say, we've outdone ourselves with you being
Yes.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Didn't see it coming.
No,
I don't know how.
No,
I
we
didn't
really
see it
gave him the
coming.
rope-a-dope on this.
Did you?
Didn't even occur to
Didn't
me.
even occur. You're telling the story
Even though
too, and
you
I'm like,
did it to us
it's a really
last
funny
time.
joke and a great. I know, even though that's your show, like the premise of the show.
We don't get it.
We're like, oh, what?
It was great. It was great. The slow reveal that he was here with us. Yeah. Josh, you have a comic book. You want to tell people where they can buy that? It's called, what is it called?
Yeah. It's called Year Zero. It's right here. I did
Okay.
it with my friends at Chapo Trap House.
Awesome.
And you can buy it at badegg.co.
Okay.
Love
Clip
it.
for
Love
DM.
it.
Well, Josh, $1 Androsky, on behalf of Rachel, Olivia, and myself, keep shining, you crazy diamond.
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So
Mwah.
Thank you,
Nice to
Josh.
meet you.
So nice to
Appreciate
meet
it.
you.
Bye.
I get so
That
much more
is
fan
so
struck.
funny.
Like fan struck.
That's fan-struck. When you run into the ceiling.
She's like, I have this thing. I get fan struck.
Fan-struck. When people recognize me, I can't get over it.
I like it.
That's what you really should do. If someone's like, "Oh my God, you're Rachel Bilson," be like, "Oh my God, you're a fan of mine."
I'm so fan struck.
I'm fan-struck by you. This is crazy.
Oh my God, please do that the next time. I am totally fan struck.
Oh, wait, so you were starstruck by Josh?
I get so much more so by like that
Yeah.
than like a Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's not here.
At
all.
He's next.
No, I tried. That'll be the next one. I'll be like, and he's not here. Thanks for coming by. He's actually not here. We reached out. No, that's what I went through with Josh when I figured out it was him. It was like
Matrix level. What? Everything's built on a coincidence. Anyway, thank you two for being here. Thank you, and I can't wait until the next time. And
we're your best guests.
Best
because
guests.
We forget every time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little concerned about the next time because there's no way we could top it. So just know before the next time that there's no way.
I think you could still trick us.
I don't think so.
100%.
I might just bring him on again.
It's like 50 first dates. We're like, oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, just stop thinking about it. Let it go.
Okay.
Thank you two for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you,
Big Papa.
Yes.
All right, and now we're going to close it out with Ryan and Ben, the Action Boys. They are great guys. We had a lot of fun talking Schwarzenegger. If you like Schwarzenegger stories and Schwarzenegger impressions, boy, have I got a segment for you. Here we are. Next we have the Action Boys. Nah, that's a bad Schwarzenegger. I apologize. Thank you for joining. I mean, this is a very important investigation we've been doing on this show as far as looking into Schwarzenegger, who it seemed like there's the whole Bill Murray thing where people like Bill Murray has all that urban legends we heard. It feels like to me like Schwarzenegger is starting to have that moment a little bit, where everyone has Schwarzenegger stories, and he seems to really. Is that dog behind you?
This is a cutout from
God.
the pandemic when you could order audience members. And then they sent it to me afterward.
I'm relieved on two levels.
Yeah, so you don't have a complete psychopath. It's like, no, this is my dog.
Yeah, it's like, look out. Wait a minute.
What a good dog.
Or you don't see it. It's just me. But so you guys are big Schwarzenegger fans, obviously.
That's right. I think it's less cultivated than the Bill Murray stuff you were talking about.
That's kind of what I mean. It's sort of like it feels like it took a while for the Bill Murray legend to grow into what it did.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I talk to people who work in this business or adjacent to it, I mean, he was just on a fucking tear for so long.
Yeah, we've been obsessed with all these stories for big and small for a long time, and you're also in for a treat because Stanger does a pretty incredible Schwarzenegger impression.
I've heard.
But yeah, it's across the board. His career has gone on for so long, where we both get psycho bodybuilder stories, then we get a movie star stories from the 80s, like him snorting coke with Danny DeVito.
Yep.
And then we get the governor stories, and now we get weird. We're obsessed currently with the dynamic of what his family must be like, since his son-in-law is like really into like mega churches and stuff. And how much
Patrick?
No,
his son-in-law.
His son-in-law.
Oh, obviously. Duh.
Yeah.
That's right. He is.
So he's real into like Christianity and stuff, which seems to be at odds with 80s Schwarzenegger and
yeah, right.
And like being obsessed with the Brazilian ass and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true. You do get it is. He's just been famous for too long, and he's been famous for too many things. So he's been in too many situations. He also existed before everything was filmed, before everything was documented. So you really just go off of lore, essentially. Well, why don't you guys start? I mean, do you guys have? I'm sure you have. I know you've sourced a lot of stuff, but I'm very excited to kind of hear some of your Schwarzenegger stuff.
Well, we can start with an easy one. With that, we got hired. we got hired by what was it? Sirius XM to talk about segments from the Howard Stern show, and they kind of kept it locked up for a year and a half, and then they released it on a long weekend for 5 seconds, and they were like, "Hey, thanks for doing that, guys." But one of them was Schwarzenegger on the Stern show talking about the origins of "I'll Be Back."
Yeah,
and
he's a frequent collaborator on the Howard Stern show, and he
And
goes on. They love him.
Oh
because-
yeah,
right. Yeah,
because
he's
he's
great
like
on the
Trump
show.
was essentially, but on Stern, where he is just kind of an unfiltered celebrity.
And he also seems to know his the cartoon version of Schwarzenegger. Like
Right.
when somebody flexed for him, he was like, no, "What? You never flex for me without being greased ever again, without being oiled. You got to oil your body."
See, and that's the bad out of you two. That's the bad.
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, well, I
Stanger-
mean, he, so he's like, clearly they want, I'm going to give you some lessons in how to pose. And that, so the number one, that they could tell that you're not confident and that you need to come out there and you need to be confident. And then Benji's over there and that he's hiding, and so he's right away, he's like, oh, they want
First
me to
off, Howard,
yeah.
you've never shown me your body without being oiled.
Yeah.
You put the baby oil on.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've been working with Kevin for like 2 years. I've never seen him laugh this hard. He is losing his fucking mind.
So they have him on to talk about working with Cameron, and that Cameron's idea was to say, "I'll be back."
Right.
And Schwarzenegger, who was like, "But I'm a robot. Wouldn't I say I will be back?"
Yeah.
And
he does a couple of rounds with, he's like, so that I'm reading it and it says owl, and he's like, it didn't sound strong to me. And so he pitches, "I will be back."
But that and the story that he's telling is kind of about like how Cameron's a genius and he just can kind of feel these things, and that became the iconic line, even though it really went against what he said. But in the interview, he is still pitching "I will be back" as though it is the better idea. And he's
In
giving
his most iconic line.
His most iconic line, which he'll be like, and it's, "I'll be back," but he keeps on giving it 110%. He was like, "But it sounds better when it's like, maybe, I don't know, I will be back."
Yeah. So he puts a little bit more like oomph in it, because he said, because there's a machine, and that he, if he's saying "I will be back," and then he gives that one a little more juice, and he gives "I'll be back." He's deferential.
He's
to Cameron.
selling it harder. Right.
Yeah, but he definitely works hard and sells the "I will be back" harder.
Can you imagine if you are Cameron and you kind of hire, at this point, right, just pretty much a bodybuilder? I mean, someone who's, and having to have this argument or this discussion with him, where you're like, "Buddy, you barely speak English, and please stop pushing back."
And he's also already done kind of three-dimensional chess to get Arnold to sign on to the movie, where Arnold was like adamant he didn't want to play villains. He wanted
to play the good guy originally.
He wanted to be leading
Right.
man, hero, like action hero, and he had to already be like, but in a way, isn't the Terminator? It's called the Terminator.
Yeah,
like
you're the titular role.
And that makes
that's
a lot
very
of sense.
true.
Yeah,
I will be headlining.
Terminator, and I am the Terminator.
Yeah,
and
you
then
train so hard, you're a machine.
That's true too.
Yeah,
that's also a good point.
I'm in the gym day and night. We've been training day and night.
The origin of the Action Boys podcast is we were all happened to be at a bar talking about the making of Predator. And have you ever seen If It Bleeds? It's the bonus, like the making of that came with the DVD of Predator that we had all separately watched, and we were just discussing. And then our third co-host, John Gabris, was like, "Hey, do you guys just want to talk about it on our podcast, on my podcast?"
Has been so fruitful, obviously, for you guys to
yes,
be able
it's turned into a 10-year journey.
Well, because it is just this quintessential time, like, where it really was. I mean, we just had a couple but Schwarzenegger, as far as, I mean, he really kind of reinvented a genre, essentially.
I find it disturbing how, because he had a success in the early 80s with Conan, but then things really picked up in like 1984, 85, and it's basically a 5-year stretch that has taken up so much of my brain space of like from those Dino De Laurentiis movies in the mid 80s, like Raw Deal and Commando, and then capping off with Terminator 2 in 91. It's really like 5 years, and it's fucking crazy to think about how much of an effect that has had on popular culture.
It's seminal, and it's like you look at like the Greatest Generation and these guys that fought in World War II, And then you have these weak namby-pambies that, you know, essentially raised us, and that's so who we looked to. And the ideal masculinity, it had to take the physical form. And so we saw that in Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Well, they were all like feeling weird about like Vietnam, and they were like, we're still tough.
Yeah. We're huge and muscular.
Right.
And then, so that's what we identified masculinity as. And so then we become obsessed with these guys, and then they're hyper available to us because of, you know, talk shows and making the rounds, and they're just out there. And these guys, largely due to Schwarzenegger, figured out how to do press and sell movies. We joke around all the time about how he would go on to the Tonight Show and wear a Last Action Hero jacket. He's wearing the fucking movie he's promoting on the show. And they wanted to say, Jay, that they have this Letterman jacket for you here, and that you can see that it's Last Action Hero. And then he's just like, oh, thanks so much.
He goes on, on Tales of the Crypt wearing a Tales from the Crypt t-shirt.
Yeah, it's just like, we know you fucking
You're on the show. We're watching
Yeah.
it. We're currently watching. You don't need to promote it. I'm here with the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's so funny.
Look at you. You're skin and bones.
Don't come at me unless you're oiled up.
But we love the part in the Predator making of where Jesse the Body Ventura tries to pull a prank on Arnold. So he has the wardrobe department measure his biceps.
Right.
And they tell him that it's like, you know, my biceps were actually way bigger than Arnold's.
23 inches circumference.
And then they interview and they tell Arnold about it, and he like, and this all seems like total bullshit. Where Arnold's like, "There's actually a joke I did on him. You know, I purposely, you play these games. I do it with bodybuilders. It also works with wrestlers."
Right. Again, 3D chess.
It's so convoluted. So apparently Arnold got to the costume or wardrobe before, and he says, tell Jesse that his biceps are an inch bigger than mine.
Right.
And then so they, I guess according to Arnold, they tell Jesse this. And then so Jesse believes it.
According to Arnold, Jesse happened to ask, and he had them load up an answer.
But I knew he was going to.
Yeah. And then so he says the bet is that we're going to bet each other a case of champagne. And
which is also a very kind of a strange bet for these alpha males to make. Like their whole thing is just like, who's stronger, who can lift the car, who's the bigger bicep.
Champagne and caviar.
Well, do it for sparkling wine.
Yeah.
And they're all smoking cigars. In all these interviews.
You owe me 20 bottles of Prosecco. Okay, keep going.
Yes. And so then, Jesse believes that his arms are an inch bigger.
Right.
I knew at that moment that mine were bigger. And then so they go to like the big reveal, and then they're going to, do the tape off. And then, Arnold is, of course, mine are bigger. And that they've seen that the mine are 1 inch bigger, and that he owes me the champagnes. And then, so then it's this fucking big moment.
No champagne, no gain.
Yeah. And it's this big reveal, and then Jesse Ventura is stunned by this.
And then you have no response to Jesse Ventura of like this whole thing. And then there's the whole, the other part of that making of that really fits in with this kind of toxic masculine mind game world is that they all wanted to be the first person in the gym before filming. So slowly they started to, every day somebody would be there earlier than the last. So they started all working out at like 2 a.m. They started not sleeping.
I was working out before they yelled cut.
Yeah. I mean, true. Yeah, Gareth, you're right. I mean, it's like they would, Arnold shipped all like a whole trailer full of equipment. So thousands of pounds, however much that cost to ship that over to South America where they were filming. And then he would
have
train
like Carl Weathers in there at like 5 a.m. and Arnold would be mad because he beat him to the gym.
Yeah.
And then Arnold would go at 4 a.m.
Right. So I show up the next day and Arnold's there at 3:15 a.m. And then it's just
he got me smoking these things.
Yeah. And the director's like, you guys need to sleep.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately.
Well, and the director's also fucking insane. The director ended up going to jail.
Right.
Yeah. John McTiernan hired Anthony Pellicano to wiretap people and then ended up in jail for it.
Fuck me. How, I mean, it's just like, you know what it reminds me of a little? In The Last Dance, Michael Jordan, when he is shooting Space Jam and he has a gym built with all of those, like, you know, top-tiered NBA players, and they're all like
Bugs
and Bugs obviously is there too, you know. Yeah, Bugs is there. But Bugs was there originally.
Bugs gets there 4 a.m.
Bugs got me hooked on these carrots. But it is like that level of intensity. Have you guys had? Obviously, like, you've made quite a successful career at talking.
Oh, I just want to say, we're like circling back to Jordan just for a second. So they're, you know, when they were doing the Dream Team out in Barcelona, he's fucking shooting dice with Larry Bird till, you know, 2 a.m. And then he would still be the first person at practice the next day, shooting 100 free throws and all that, still practicing in Barcelona despite being up all night. But yeah, talking about that, you know,
it is. I mean, it is. There is some. I mean, there is some, that mindset. Just obviously, like, I don't know. It's just in certain.
It's almost a grind set.
I will push back on that. I'm a big anti-grind set guy.
Okay.
Okay,
sorry.
we're ending the show now.
Well, that's what I have a sponsor.
Well,
with
this
mindset.
is, you know what, the listeners will love this. They love when, like, there's actual conflict on shows. Like,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I know.
This is
Grind
flippable.
sets out, and people think it damages your body, but it's the only way to really get ahead.
Yeah. You want to fucking win podcasting, Gareth?
Well,
You adopt the grind set
RFK is a big
mentality.
grind set guy, so I just want to weigh. I think grind set is why
Yeah,
there's so
and
many cases of measles.
Winning.
Do you guys have
going to visit Texas to see all the
Jesus
kids
Christ.
that have measles? They need to wake up early to get and beat measles.
with a grind set? Grind set will beat it. Do you guys have any? Do you have any personal interactions with him?
No, I never met the man.
Okay,
I've met him. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
No. I have nothing to say. I said I have not met him. There's nothing to expand on.
Finish.
Okay, here's my story.
Well, add
I
a
never
little-
met the guy.
Now you legally have to add a little more.
So I was a personal trainer for years and years. So I, was always in and kind of orbiting health and fitness. And so so there's maybe like 3 small stories. So just, something he said. So number one is there was this guy I was training who was a very wealthy real estate developer. And, obviously we know because of, if you're listening to this, you know that Arnold Schwarzenegger is heavily involved and interested in real estate and
It's
commercial
crazy
real
to
estate.
think that he was somebody's landlord in the 70s.
Oh
And
my
you had to,
God.
You had to pay. You had to give your rent checks.
Imagine
to
being
Arnold.
late like 3 days. Shit. Oh shit.
No, we're gonna throw you out on the street.
You just hear fucking cigar smoke, or you hear it. I don't know. You smell
You hear
cigar
it, sure.
smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear it.
He's smoking.
And, you're just like, oh fuck, I got to get the rent check ready.
Hey,
But,
Hello, Unit 3E.
I fixed the toilet myself. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for that.
Now you have. Listen, give me the receipts, but that doesn't change your rent.
Why should I be responsible because you wanted to pretend to be a plumber?
Use a bucket. We did it on commando.
you're out on the street. Early
I will
on,
be back.
I'll be back.
I will be back for rent.
With a hammer, and I'll take care of your problem.
Okay.
I appreciate Gareth doing it with "I will be back." That's
Well,
what
I mean, that's what the line should
That's
have
what's
been.
natural
because-
to him.
Yeah. He's a landlord.
So this guy I was training was also involved in real estate. And so Arnold was interested in him because he was doing real estate. And I think this guy didn't watch movies and couldn't give a fuck about. He liked that Arnold was famous.
Right.
And so I think all of that intrigued Arnold. And so they were friends to some degree. And I've sent Ben pictures of Arnold, all these guys hanging out. And it's great stuff of them in Sun Valley, Idaho, which is a place where a lot of rich people will go to ski in summer.
Sure.
And so both he and Arnold had houses there to ski and, hang out and just be around other rich people. And so they would ski together. And there's, these pictures of these guys with giant parkas and wood paneled SUVs and shit.
Which
And
is
they would
crazy.
take jacuzzis together. And so one time they were skiing together. and they would always have a ski instructor with them. Arnold's a great skier. This guy's a great skier. They didn't need the ski instructor. It was just so that they could jump lines and they wouldn't have to wait for ski lifts and stuff if you have an instructor with you. And the ski instructor they used was this guy who was also Austrian. And I met the guy. He looked like a mini Arnold. It was the fucking weirdest thing ever.
He
looked like a compact Arnold and had the same exact accent because they're Austrian.
Ass.
Yeah, same ass too.
Same ass too.
Yeah.
We both have the same ass.
I knew it. No, that's not me.
Yeah. They've been loving this guy because if you look at his asshole, it's the same.
It's got the Austrian ass.
Yeah.
Herzog it also kind of sounds a little bit like he's not far from Arnold, and he kind of sounds a little bit like him. We're like listening to his audiobook. You can kind of be like, oh, okay, there's a little bit of a similarity there.
Yeah.
It just happens.
It just happens. So there was this story where they were all skiing together, and they're going on some more challenging runs. And this is, there's still some very rural parts of Sun Valley. It's in Idaho. And they were going down one run, and Arnold fucking crashed through a fence of this
Jesus
cottage.
Christ.
It just blew fucking through it and fell, and his skis flew off and all this shit.
Pizza.
Yeah. It did this crazy roll, and they were just like, holy fucking shit. It's a fucking celebrity. The guy crashed. They're terrified, and they're just sitting there holding their breaths, and Arnold fucking rolled, and they're like, oh my God, and trying to go comfort him. And he popped up and just said, let's go, keep moving. And then just popped his skis back on and just kept skiing. And they're just like, Jesus fucking, he didn't even take a second.
Well, and the people who own the cottage are like, the hell was that?
It's fucking,
They probably thought it was an ice Terminator.
Yeah,
some fucking Wile E. Coyote left a fucking outline in our barn.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's paperwork involved now, Arnold.
Yeah.
You destroyed a home.
No, it's Mr. Freeze.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ice to kill your house.
Yeah. Everybody chill. So there's that. I also got to go to when he got when he ran for his second term as governor and got elected.
Right.
He beat out Gray Davis in the recall, and then he actually got elected for the second term.
Do you remember when Gray Davis was on Will and Grace after that or something? He was like, and I told Arnold, we're now I'm an actor and you're the governor.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, dude,
just
fucking hide. Go hide.
So obvious why you lost. So wasn't the initial one a recall of Gray Davis? And then did he run against him after the recall, or am I misremembering?
So the initial one was a recall, and then he ran again and actually got elected. And that, I think he beat Cruz Bustamante or something.
Wasn't Gray Davis was the one who got recalled.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
right. Okay, right.
He got him out of there and got in.
Got a part on Will and Grace, which is awesome.
So I was at this small reception because I was with my client that knew him. And I found it interesting to be there because Arnold, Ben was saying earlier about how he knows what people want from him. So he'll go on TV and say I'm going to terminate Gray Davis,
yeah, right.
All that kind of shit. And he would pump up his accent more than really what it is. When I was seeing him kind of work the room at this reception, you start to remember that, look, this guy is a fucking real estate magnate.
Yeah.
He speaks multiple languages. And, he's in politics now. He married a Kennedy. And so it was a little bit more nuanced. It wasn't, I'm here to see you. He was just, this is crazy that everybody's here. And I wanted to thank you for, participating in the campaign. And so I was like, wow, this guy's kind of, it's interesting.
His impression
and then,
is as good as advertised, by the way.
Yeah. And then, he had these green cowboy boots on.
Sure.
And so my client was saying, what's going on with these boots? And he said, I must confess that I'm a shoe queen.
My God. That is unreal.
Yeah. And then so it was also their mutual ski instructor. It was his birthday.
Ski instructor.
Yeah, it was
Even
his
that
birthday.
Is a term.
Yeah. And so they were saying, this guy, his name is Audie, the ski instructor.
Sure.
You can guess what it's short for.
Yeah.
And he, so he says to him, Audie, it's your birthday. I wanted to say that you look like $1,000,000, old and wrinkly and green.
Jesus Christ.
Adolf?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I think he wanted to put a little distance between himself and that. He's the lovable ski instructor. And then so I had this client, this other client who's an actor named Nick Stahl, who was in Terminator 3.
Right.
And he said he had an amazing time with Arnold on set. And he said Arnold has, you guys have probably heard of them, these two makeup and hair guys that have been with him for years.
Arnold does. I did not know that.
Yeah. So it's Peter Tothpaul and Jeff Dawn, I think. They've been with him like 20 years. And so however you want to judge how his hair looks.
You know the names of Arnold's makeup guys?
Yeah,
and
it
hair
is
guys?
really. You're saying it like it's Hank Aaron and Willie Mays.
I mean, that's fucking disturbing.
I look at Arnold's hair. I mean, what is going on with that? I mean, he's had the same guy for years.
They definitely got to find a new color for him.
He's got this kind of backlit orange that's strange. And then also his gray beard, or white. It's pretty much a white beard.
Beard looks good. Just let everything match.
Yes.
Yeah.
Match the beard.
How old is he now? He's,
70, 73,
yeah,
probably 74.
Yeah, so obviously his hair is no longer this color.
No, it's not chestnut.
No.
So
it's not chestnut number 7.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
you're supposed to leave it in longer.
He leaves it it's just for men. You're supposed to wash it out. Well, that didn't say it on the box.
We don't have time.
We don't have time.
That we need to move on now.
Let's go.
Rinse.
Crash.
You got to rinse it.
So he said that Arnold was cool to him, and he just had these two guys on set with him that would just do his hair and makeup or whatever,
Sure.
and he would just fucking abuse these guys, not in like like a diva way,
right,
but just make fun of them,
right,
just like fucking bust their balls endlessly. And he pretty much left everybody else alone. But it seems like his vibe is he just needed to have somebody there to be like, what the fuck is going on here with, look at Peter, he's crazy, what are you wearing today? Just like
a portable roast.
Yeah, portable roast.
Right, so he could be the full alpha always and not be a jerk. It's like a runoff.
Yes. And so he just employed these two people so that he could leave everybody else on set alone.
It is like what a sultan would have, just like a couple people to shit on just wherever you travel.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Ben, you must be jealous to have never met him at this point.
No, I think I'm good with it. It's one of those you don't want to meet your heroes kind of thing where then I would feel weird.
Do you still feel that same affinity for him after all this time of
Not
talking?
really, but I like having my distance from all these people I have to talk about.
I understand. Yeah, I listened to your podcast.
You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, how dare you?
No, he would love it. He knows, he's the kind of guy that knows like any discussion about him, any news is good news.
I don't know. I don't think he would like us talking about him fucking his housekeeper and stuff.
No, he'd figure out a way to pivot.
Well, in a many
Chapter
ways,
5, be useful.
Even
Chapter
the way
6, pivoting.
The pivot. Even the way you sort of talk about his ability to kind of be the character, there is this kind of setup for no matter how you feel about Trump, it is like he is another version of that, where it's like he's kind of playing the role of boss, of CEO, even if he is completely absent,
full of shit. Yeah,
he literally did the Apprentice reboot.
Oh, that's right. And then Trump shit all over him.
Yeah.
I almost did
low ratings.
I almost did Schwarzenegger.
Low ratings. Yeah.
Donald, you didn't think the ratings were that good?
It's really sad. Really, and fucking Trump rang that show out of everything. The last gasp was maybe we do it with it instead of saying fired, we say you're terminated. I remember seeing a
you will be terminated.
A teaser promotion for that season of the show where they're like, tonight we reveal what Arnold says when he fires someone. It's
fucking remember that too.
I know what it is. You don't have to fucking. There's only one option of what he could say. What is he going to say? You've been erased.
It's also that was Sarah Connor's line. Weirdly enough,
Oh, is that right?
you're terminated.
That's so funny. He just does
You're
the thumbs.
terminated,
He
asshole.
just puts his thumb up and slowly slinks behind the table when they're fired.
The T-800 was the ultimate CEO. I watched how he played with John. I knew he would be good at business.
John Connor's in my cabinet.
We've got John Connor.
John and Elon are running Doge, and
John is going to make sure the AI doesn't take over. Skynet.
Nobody better to keep an eye on AI than the.
We're going to be
one.
friends with Skynet.
John Connor.
John
Shoot him in
Connor.
the knees. John always says, "Shoot him in the knees." I mean, you guys, Action Boys, obviously hilarious. John Gabris didn't join us for this, but that's obviously an insult in its own right.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what your beef is or like what the origin of that is, but
No, we'll get into it.
Clear it up. Yeah.
Well, we have a real Stallone Schwarzenegger thing going on. We really do, but obviously bigger. People can listen to Action Boys in any place we listen to podcasts. I don't even know why I say that anymore.
Actionboys.biz.
Check it out.
Actionboys.biz.
It'll
Okay.
get you everything you need in regards to the Action Boys.
And I think that we really give a lot of credit to Ryan Schwarzenegger, but Ben, I don't think, did yours just develop over doing the show?
Yeah, I mean, the more you listen to him, the easier it gets.
Yeah. We're all just doing impressions of Ryan, really, if you think about it.
No, Ben's a voice guy. Yours sounds amazing. When you're doing genius, when you're saying genius.
You just need one word.
Yeah, you just need your
hook.
Genius. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Maybe we have other people coming on for Schwarzenegger stories, so it might be fun to do another roundtable if you guys.
I do. I mean, we get them secondhand through Kevin frequently, and they always make our day.
Okay, well let's
them.
do that. We'll do that another time because I think the impressions are so great.
Please.
Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thanks for
really
having us, man.
appreciate it. And thank you for the work that you do. I don't think enough people probably say that to you.
Hey,
guys.
finally, thank you.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start again.
The Headgum Podcast.